Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more Monster Madness, and it's going to be Godzilla vs. Gigan from 1972, the movie, of course. Oh boy, I've never seen this movie before. I don't know what to expect. I don't know who Gigan is obviously a monster. But at this point, there's been so many monsters in the Godzilla franchise, I've honestly lost count. I mean, for crying out loud, Godzilla could fight the bloody Stay Puft Marshmallow Man for all I know, in the next in the next movie. Yeah, there's just so many monsters. I can't keep track of all of them. It's insane. Hopefully the movie is good. Who knows? It could be terrible. It could be good. I don't know what the monster's gonna look like. Let's see what the movie is all about, shall we? Let's go.
It's Cinemassacre's Monster
It's
Madness!
better be a
Godzilla
badass monster.
Godzilla vs. Gigan. Oh
Gigan,
boy.
okay.
This one just tips the crap scale. It's a
Ugh.
shit fest that has to be seen to be believed.
Oh, come
I
on.
think it
Of
stinks.
course it's
When it
gotta
was
be
released
bad.
in the US, they changed the title to Godzilla on Monster Island, even though only a few seconds of the
Didn't-
movie actually takes place on Monster Island. That's like calling Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom Indiana Jones in Shanghai, but even that's being generous. The plot concerns a comic book artist who's commissioned to work as a conceptual designer for a children's
bloody
playground
Candyland.
that's monster themed. The main attraction is a tower that looks like Godzilla, but soon he finds out that this is the base for cockroaches from outer space, specifically the Space Hunter Nebula M who want to take over the world. Literally,
course.
they're cockroaches wearing human skin. The big drawback of this movie is that it takes a long time to get started. There's barely any monster action until at least 45 minutes in.
Oh,
Two
no,
jewels
that's
in
too
outer
long.
space burst into flame, and out come King Ghidorah and Gigan. It's like, thank God something's happening.
Oh, damn.
Ghidorah looks really bad when he's flying. It looks like he's a stiff plastic model.
It's probably
If you're
because
as big
it
as
is.
a nerd as I am, you might be wondering how Ghidorah can be alive. Wasn't he killed at the end to destroy all monsters? Yeah, they
Yeah,
stomped the shit out of him
He
and put
stomped
him in
him
the
on his
ground.
head. I saw
Well,
that in the
you're
other
even
video.
more of a nerd if you want to know the answer. Well, Destroy All Monsters took place in the future. This one we can assume is back in the present time,
Oh, of
before
course.
Ghidorah was
Ghidorah,
killed.
or Ghidra,
So
whatever
you
you
might
pronounce
think
it.
including one of the best Godzilla villains would lift the presence of this awful movie, which he does. But lots of what we see is nothing but recycled footage from earlier
Of
Godzilla
course.
films. Even if the lighting doesn't match and that the Godzilla costume's different, it's shameless stock footage.
Just using the same footage over and over in the new movies. Come on.
At least we get to see Godzilla get blasted in the balls again.
Ooh.
That's pretty funny. But let's talk about Gigan. For one of the worst Godzilla movies, he's actually one of the most interesting monsters ever seen.
Yeah, he looks a
He's
bit
a weird
weird.
thing. I don't even know how to describe it, but you can see for
He's
yourself.
got one red
He's
eye,
got
that's pretty
metal
cool.
hooks for hands and a buzzsaw on his chest. Oh, and by the way, the monsters are being controlled by the cockroaches. Oh, did you guess
Come
that
on.
already? Yeah, you're catching on. But the military sure doesn't catch on. When are they going to learn that planes can't kill giant monsters?
They don't
It
learn.
never worked before, so why would it work now? So Godzilla comes to save the day, and he brings with him sidekick Anguirus. And as if this movie
Anguirus.
hasn't already been pretty strange, the monsters start talking.
It's like a porcupine or something. I can't understand them. What the hell are they saying? Wow, that voice acting is
No
terrible.
clue what the hell they're saying.
Yeah,
but
nor
I've
do
heard that
I.
in the original
I can't
Japanese
understand
version,
them.
you don't hear them speak. They're speech bubbles. Kind of fits the
Ah,
comic book theme.
sort of,
but
yeah,
what
that's-
asshole decided that they needed to actually talk? The two
Yeah.
monsters fight like a tag team match. Definitely the highlight of the film. But its repeated use of stock footage wears old, and so does the Godzilla costume. It's been used in so many films that you
It's
can
starting-
actually see it falling apart.
Yeah.
Look at the arms.
It is.
I
It's
can deal
peeling
with
off.
that. But would it have been too much trouble to keep the famous Godzilla roar from fucking up? You gotta be joking.
What
What
the hell
happened?
is that?
Sounds like somebody playing with a record.
Yeah,
And if that's not
right.
enough, Godzilla
Terrible.
bleeds.
What?
Come on, Anguirus, don't step in the
He
saw, you
bleeds?
dumb shit. Oh,
Oh my
come on.
God.
Was that necessary? Because all the gratuitous bloodshed and swearing.
You're a hard bitch.
This one is a drastic change in pace from Godzilla's Revenge and Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster. Is it for kids, adults,
I
or
have no
people on
idea.
drugs?
All of the above. I like the
Yeah,
music.
people on drugs.
Yeah, people like me. Yeah, I don't think I would watch this even if I did drugs or on drugs or anything like that. I don't think this is a good film to watch even if you're on drugs or doing drugs or anything. Just don't watch this movie, honestly. What the hell was this? Yeah, Godzilla versus Gigan, whatever the hell you pronounce his name. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's nothing really new. Um, to it. I mean, he looks like an interesting monster. He's got one eye, but then again, how creative can you be? I mean, it's just, it's a bit repetitive. Just you want something new, something awesome. I don't know. Just all these monsters, they get stale over the time. They're like same generic sort of things, and they're using the same clips over and over. That gets a bit bland and boring, So obviously, from now on, obviously with the suit falling apart, you can see it was like peeling off. They're just doing it for the money now. They're just trying to get as much money as possible. Obviously, it was it's just all about the money, of course. Yeah, I would like to know a little bit more about Gigan or Gygoon or whatever the hell you pronounce this thing's name. He looks pretty interesting. I mean, it'd be awesome if he had a sword. I don't know. It's just my imagination. I would like to see him have like a big flame sword or like a ripper sword or chainsaw. I don't know. My imagination is going wild. But then again, I mean, there's like Mecha Godzilla, so why not? Let's go crazy. Why not have him shoot lasers through his eyes and have a chainsaw? And I don't know. Let him wear the power glove. I don't know. Just crazy shit. Why not? Yeah. I mean, the movie looks. I mean, it looks alright. I mean, it's not acid trippy. It's not crazy wacky. But it's just uninteresting. I was expecting something a little bit more epic. Yeah. From what I've observed for 4 minutes and 25 seconds from this video, I'd probably give this one a skip unless the monster has a sort of flame sword or a chainsaw or wearing a power glove. I'll totally watch it. But other than that, no, I'll give this movie a skip. Yeah. If you like this video, be sure to give a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.